the video. I just talked about our shoes for a minute and I didn't even start the video. Okay, whatever. Good morning, wanderers.
Good morning.
I know that you guys just recently, maybe a little while ago, saw a video about Black Elk Peak where Ron went and hiked it with some of the people from the base. So today, he and I are going to go hike 3 different trails in Custer State Park. So we're leaving the parking lot of Sylvan Lake, which you can put in your GPS to get you to Sylvan Lake. And we're leaving the parking lot and going on trail number 9, which goes up to Black Elk Peak. And so we'll walk around and go up to the peak, and then we'll come back and we'll take the little spur that goes to Little Devil's Tower, and it loops around and it runs into trail number 4. And we're going to take another little spur for the Cathedral Spires Trail, and then we'll come back onto number 4 and all the way back to the lake, and that's where we'll finish. So we think it's a total of about 8 miles, right?
Yes.
But we're going to track it and see how far it is. Other than just randomly walking around DC, this will be the furthest that I've ever hiked. So my face will be red, but it will be fine. So I am super excited. It is not super early in the morning. We're going to get on the trail about 8:30, but it is, what is the temperature? It's 56 degrees outside.
On August the 26th.
Yeah, the end of August here in South Dakota. So it's 56 degrees. That's why we're wearing long sleeves, at least to begin our trip. And I decided to not even wear a buff today, so I'm just wearing the hat. No buff issues this time. See you on the trail. We'll show you where the trailhead is and all that stuff. So anyway.
Bye.
We are trying out new shoes. I know that you probably shouldn't try out new shoes a lot of times when you're hiking, but I think that I really needed new shoes because I didn't want to wear clunky hiking boots. And so anyway, we will give a report of what happens afterwards. We both wore them all day yesterday walking around, and they feel great. Mine feel great.
Yeah, I walked about 10 or 11,000 steps in mine yesterday, so I'm really not too worried about them.
So he's loading his backpack. We're each just taking a small day pack, but he's getting some moleskin in there in case my shoes mess me up, because I have never once walked more than 4 miles without getting a blister. So I'm hoping today is the day. We're wearing our new windbreakers that we just got and heading up into the trailhead. Trail number 9, easily marked. Hitting record on all trails. Here we go. I already see a bench that we could stop and rest at. It's beautiful already. First wildflower of the day. I promise not to take too many pictures. Actually, I don't promise that. I might take a lot today.
All right, so we're here. This is Sylvan Lake. So we're going to take Trail 9, which is going to take us all the way up to Black Elk Peak, elevation 7242, highest peak east of the Rockies. Then we're going to come back down, but then we're going to spur off here on the Trail 3 through to Trail 4. And then we'll spur off to the Cathedral Spires and Little Devil's Tower, and then return back to Sylvan Lake. But you can see there's a plethora of hiking opportunities here in Custer State Park. So recommend it. It's a good place.
We have walked maybe 50 feet. There's a deer
50 yards.
just looking at us.
Let me
She's
see if I
eating
can-
grass and looking at us.
See if I can make him move.
No. Go ahead, you can.
Made her perk up.
So,
Let her go back to her breakfast.
here's hoping we get more wildlife today.
And so it's that building.
Yeah, let me see if I can zoom in.
Yeah.
Right there in the middle. Hold on, I can go some more. Put your finger in there.
Oh, where's it? Oh, whoa. There we go. So it is that right there. Probably be easier if she puts a circle around it.
Oh yeah, true. I'll circle it when we edit. But that's where we're going. It's beautiful out here. The bad news is that's really high and I already cannot breathe. And we're about to go up some more. But that's okay. We're gonna take one step at a time. Okay, so almost a mile in, we get to this pretty open area.
That's an overlook. Come on.
You can see where we're going a little bit more. It looks almost like an ocean over there on the other side, but it's not. It's just more hills. It's beautiful. We're here on the trail. This side, nice trees, nice breeze blowing. And then you look over here, and it's beautiful. Any trail that gives you this many views, not even a mile and a half in, is a trail that you need to hike. So Wesley hiked this trail with his camp this summer. Ron has hiked it now twice, and both of them have told me, you've got to go do it, you've got to go do it. I didn't really want to do it. Number one, it's the highest peak in North America outside of the Rocky Mountains. I mean, east of the Rockies is the highest peak. So that was scary, number one, just hearing that. Number two, they've already done it, and I kind of thought that it was redundant for us to do a hike again that we've already done. Not we. I mean, I know I didn't do it, but but if the next 3 miles to that peak are anything like the first mile has been, I'm sorry that I waited so long to say yes to coming out here. It's just so pretty out here. Bad news is, I think I already have to pee 1 mile in. I did bring toilet paper, so I have to figure that out. Okay, we're standing in the shadow of these. There's moss on everything. Look, it feels like we're in a jungle all of a sudden. It's so peaceful up here, quiet. I feel like I'm on that planet. For all of you Star Wars geeks out there, I feel like I'm on that planet that had those cute little Ewoks. I'm gonna guess that it's called Endor. Let's see if I'm right. So I was just saying that this area is like, don't say anything till I ask you, okay?
Okay.
Is like the planet where the Ewoks live. And I think that it's called Endor.
That is correct. Actually, it's the fourth moon of Endor.
Oh, it's a moon, not a
Yes.
planet? That's what I got wrong?
Because Endor is the big gas planet that was around. It's the fourth moon of Endor.
Oh,
Very good.
so it's not even Endor? It's just a forest moon? It doesn't have a name? It's just moon?
Yeah.
I keep hearing something fall over here, and I thought that meant that there was like a rogue squirrel that was going to start throwing things at us as we came by. I think that would be hilarious. Look at them.
The squirrel throws something at us, though we have to maybe squishy.
The water runs down there sometimes. Also, I found a cave for Bill, the cave lover in our family. It says all wilderness users are required. So we're taking our first 2 mile in break, and we're having,
Car is sweet and salty mix.
we bought enough so that every 2 miles we can stop and eat one. So, 2 down, 6 to go.